Sao Paulo's PM 2.5 levels hit 25 micrograms per cubic meter, 5 times the World Health Organization's annual limit, an invisible killer infiltrating everything. These PM 2.5 particles, less than 2.5 micrometers across, about 30 times smaller than a human hair, bypass your lungs' defenses and enter your bloodstream. Think of your body as a filter. This pollution overwhelms it daily. Over 70% of this dangerous particulate matter originates from vehicle exhaust, with millions of cars choking Sao Paulo's roads. During peak periods, these levels surge again to 25 micrograms per cubic meter, a 5-fold exceedance compared to the WHO's recommended annual average of just 5. This relentless assault on public health contributes to over 12,000 premature deaths annually across Brazil. Sao Paulo stands out as one of the world's most polluted megacities, and while some global cities are improving, Sao Paulo's air quality has actually worsened over the past decade. The average resident inhales 10,000 liters of this polluted air every day. That constant intake does something to your health over time. Children here already show 20% higher rates of asthma, and the economic toll is staggering, reaching an estimated $1.5 billion per year in healthcare costs and lost productivity. It's a pervasive crisis, a silent, suffocating threat to millions. The air you breathe is a constant gamble, and apparently, subtlety isn't its style. How does a city of this scale continue to breathe when its air is a daily toxin? The outlook seems grim, but data offers a path forward. It's genuinely unhinged how we tolerate this. By 2020, Sao Paulo was practically drowning in traffic, with 8 million vehicles clogging its streets. That's a staggering 400% jump from 1970. The city's population didn't just grow, it absolutely exploded, soaring from 2.3 million in 1950 to 12.3 million by 2020. This relentless urbanization became the engine for massive industrialization, and by the 1960s, over 30,000 factories were churning out their own toxic clouds. Back then, environmental rules were pretty much a free-for-all. Today, the city's urban sprawl covers 1,521 square kilometers, a footprint bigger than London's. Think about the daily grind for those 8 million commuters navigating this concrete labyrinth. It's more daily movement than the entire population of Switzerland. And the cost? Every single day, millions of liters of fuel go up in smoke. Imagine 35 Olympic swimming pools of gasoline ignited annually just for getting around. Every car tire is also shedding microscopic particles, contributing to an invisible urban haze. This relentless emission stream has steadily degraded air quality, but it's not just about traffic jams. This rapid growth came with a devastating environmental price tag. Over 70% of the surrounding Atlantic forest has vanished. That's an area larger than some countries. So, what does this level of pollution mean for a city of millions today? Simply put, the air we breathe is a genuinely toxic cocktail. .7% of all deaths in Sao Paulo are directly linked to air pollution. This isn't just a statistic, it's a daily reality for millions. On many days, the air quality index reaches unhealthy levels, equivalent to smoking 1 pack of cigarettes daily just by existing. Each year, over 5,000 new cases of respiratory diseases are directly linked to the city's poor air quality, overwhelming healthcare systems. Visibility often drops to 1 to 2 kilometers. You're effectively navigating a city shrouded in a permanent toxic fog. Children are particularly vulnerable. Air pollution forces schools to close on an average of 15 days annually, disrupting education. The economic burden is immense, with air pollution costing Sao Paulo an estimated $200 million annually in healthcare expenses alone. Living in this environment can shave up to 2 years off an individual's life expectancy. For many, the air is a constant adversary. Studies reveal it's an unseen, relentless foe. Hospital admissions for respiratory issues surge by over 15% during peak PM 2.5 events. Beyond health, the city's very fabric suffers. Historical buildings acquire a persistent grime, requiring 3 times more frequent cleaning than in clearer cities. How do you quantify the cost of breathing poison? It's more than money. It's stolen time, sick days, and a compromised future for an entire megacity. Sao Paulo breathes air thick with 25 micrograms of PM 2.5 per cubic meter. That's 5 times the World Health Organization's safe limit. To put it in perspective, even smog-choked Los Angeles is now easier to breathe in. Sao Paulo's air quality is 2.5 times worse. It's not quite New Delhi's crushing 90, but 25 is still uncomfortably high for a megacity. We're talking a grim silver medal here. 70% of these particles come from cars, with factories and burning biomass adding to the problem. It's like we're actively choking ourselves. Then there's the urban heat island effect. All that concrete and asphalt trapping pollution, pushing PM 2.5 levels up by 20% in the city center. And get this, nearly half of Sao Paulo's 6 million residents are highly susceptible to this pollution. You'll find Sao Paulo on IQAir's top 20 polluted megacities list pretty regularly. It's an exclusive club, and not one anyone wants a membership to. Environmental agencies are shouting about it, so ignorance isn't an excuse anymore. This crisis costs billions over time, hitting tourism, investment, and just plain living. Even Sao Paulo's famous Ibirapuera Park isn't safe. That PM 2.5 settles on leaves, cutting photosynthesis by 10%. So in a city of over 22 million, that's more people than Australia. Even the lungs of the city are struggling. And creepy, scientists think some parks are actually 30% worse than the city average because of how the air swirls. Sao Paulo is aiming for a 20% vehicle emission reduction by 2030, which is a goal demanding massive shifts in how this city functions. They're introducing 2,600 electric buses by 2024, replacing aging diesel fleets and offering a significant upgrade for public transport. Simultaneously, the city plans to plant 1.5 million trees by 2028, actively expanding green cover and enhancing natural air filtration. This is a monumental task, especially considering Sao Paulo navigates over 8 million vehicles on its roads daily. Researchers at the University of Sao Paulo are developing atmospheric CO2 capture systems, targeting 10,000 tons processed annually. On the public front, support is strong, with over 70% of residents backing stricter environmental rules. And remember, Brazil's energy mix is already 83% renewable, primarily from hydroelectric power, so leveraging this clean energy for transportation is a critical next step. Economic incentives are also in play, offering tax breaks for businesses installing solar panels, potentially cutting operational costs by 15%. International partnerships, like with the C40 Cities Climate Leadership Group, provide vital funding and expertise. The truly ambitious target is carbon neutrality by 2050, demanding sustained commitment from everyone. The cost of inaction, however, is steep. Air pollution-related health issues cost Brazil over $10 billion each year. This makes investing in clean air not just an environmental choice, but an economic imperative. Hope persists. With sustained action, PM 2.5 levels could fall by 30% within a decade, remaking Sao Paulo into a healthier megacity. Sao Paulo's journey is becoming a global blueprint for urban resilience.